Hello Aries, welcome to Music Messages Tarot. If you are returning, welcome back. This video is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and it is going to be the October love reading. Of course, if you don't have one of those placements and you find that something resonates here, then you were meant to hear the message. And also the videos are timeless, so whenever you come across it is also when you're meant to hear the message. These are the decks that we're going to be using for today. I've already cleansed and shuffled them, but I am going to give them another little shuffle on camera as we see the messages that want to come out. That was the Oracle deck that we'll be using at the end. This is the clarifying deck that we're going to be using. And this is the main deck that we're going to use today, which is this Goddess Tarot deck, which I really love. I feel a particularly strong connection to this deck, and it's been a while since I've used it. I hope you're doing really well today. We're going to do the spread a little bit differently today for the love reading, okay? Just want to get as much information as we can for you, since these videos tend not to be that long. So this is representative of your energy here, Aries, for the month of October. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, what this tells me is in the month of October, Aries, you might be feeling a little disagreeable about this situation, possibly having some negative emotions around whatever's going on. Maybe you're angry about something. But with your energy coming up as a King of Wands in reverse, I mean, it is fire sign energy, so that is clearly your energy. It's letting me know that maybe you need to take a look at how you're approaching the situation and if you are compromising enough here to allow positive things to flow into your relationship. We're going to get more information on all of this, but that's just my first impression, since that is your energy that's coming out here. Let's get some information about the other person. This position over here is your person. So whoever you're thinking about, or if you don't have anyone specific in mind, the most dominant person in your energy right now. The Three of Pentacles. This person really wants to work on something with you. I get that maybe it's a newer relationship. It doesn't have to be. We're going to get some more information here when we pull the center cards. But this person really wants to do some heavy lifting and is ready to do the hard work necessary to move your connection forward. Could be dealing with an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but does not have to be. Yeah, so I would just ask you to look at your own behavior a little bit. Okay, I don't like to sugarcoat too much, but maybe ask yourself if there's anywhere that you can compromise or look at the situation from a different perspective as we move into October, because this person's really wanting to work on things with you and maybe feels like you're at some kind of an impasse with how the two of you are approaching or looking at the situation. If this is somebody that you're not already with, then you might have kind of thrown your hands up in the air saying, you know, this isn't going to work and you're ready to walk away, but this person wants to continue working on things with you. So it doesn't have to be someone you're already involved with. This bottom card is going to tell me a little bit about the past foundation of the relationship. So what's been going on with Aries and their person? Can you tell me here? Okay. Yeah, things have been a little bit stagnant. I feel like maybe they started off really passionately with you and this person, but it kind of fizzled out is what I'm hearing. Something fizzled out between the two of you. It's like you're at some kind of an impasse and it's blocking all those passionate feelings that you once had for one another from rushing in. I do get that there's still a potential here for a passionate new beginning, but something is kind of stopping or hindering that right now. I'm not sure what may have happened in the past. Maybe the two of you had some kind of a fallout or an argument, or if you're not with this person yet, maybe something just happened between the two of you that made you think that there was no potential here. I'm definitely picking up on positive potential here, and I'm not someone who sugarcoats, so if I wasn't picking that up, I wouldn't say that to you. Again, though, I would ask you to look at, is there any way that you can look at this situation differently? Is there any area that you can compromise? Maybe you are judging this person too harshly. Maybe you're not really giving them a chance to work on things with you. So I would just ask yourself those things. Only you're going to know if that resonates or if that makes sense. Okay, so this center card is going to give me a little bit of information about the current situation or possible challenge between you and this person. Okay. In this deck, the Princess cards are the Knights. So the Knight of Swords in reverse, you guys need to work on your communication. I mean, that's a very clear message here. Maybe you're in this King of Wands in reverse energy because you're misinterpreting something about this person or just misunderstanding one another. So maybe it's time for you to sit down with this person or to at least give this person a chance to express themselves. If you've been avoiding them or thinking that the situation was hopeless, and they express some kind of interest in talking to you, maybe you should hear them out and hear what they have to say. Yeah, that's a very clear message to me. Knight of Swords is all about communication. And there's something kind of lost in translation here between you and your person. And I feel like if it was clarified, it would have the opportunity to turn this Ace of Wands upright. Okay, the passion would be reignited. You might see things from a clearer, fresher perspective with this person, and it wouldn't seem so hopeless. It would seem like something maybe you also would want to work on, Aries, okay? We're going to get one more card before we clarify, and this is going to be our potential outcome card here for you and your person for the month of October. Okay. Okay, we have the Chariot. So Cancerian energy. That's a very positive omen for me here. That's a very positive message here today, Aries. You have the potential to move this connection forward. For some of you, this might indicate moving away from this connection, but that is not how I read the energy when it came out. I read this as you have the opportunity to move past whatever this miscommunication is that has you in a King of Wands in reverse type energy and move the connection forward in a very positive way. The two of you can be triumphant, you can be victorious, you can overcome whatever challenges came up in September. Okay, so let's get some information here, some clarifying cards, and then I'm gonna pull one oracle card for, I like to get that oracle card at the end of the reading to help give like an extension to the advice from Spirit. But yeah, the Three of Swords wanted to pop out on the King of Wands in reverse. You're coming out of some kind of heartbreak or perceived heartbreak around this situation. Maybe it was due to a miscommunication, or maybe the person actually did do something that made you feel betrayed, okay? But they're wanting to work on that and fix that with you, and the communication here is not flowing the way that it should. All right, so I can empathize and understand why you'd be in this King of Wands reverse. Now, in this situation, if you're perceiving that the person did something really wrong to you, I can understand why you might be in that energy, so it's not a judgment, Aries, okay? Let's see what else. What else can you tell me about my Aries for the month of October? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you are sitting pretty, Aries. You are okay to be by yourself, and I think that's might be what you are prepared for in this situation. You're prepared to walk away. What I'm picking up here is, even though you're very self-sufficient, you certainly don't need anybody, and you feel justified being in this energy, there's something that Spirit wants you to know. You're not seeing the full picture. Ultimately, of course, you know, everybody has free will, so if you do open the lines of communication with this person and you decide, you know, you still don't want to work on it, it's not strong enough of an offer, that's obviously going to be up to you, because this is you in your pre-Empress energy here. You don't need any connection to fulfill you or to complete your life. But I think Spirit just wants you to know that there's something here that you're missing about the situation. So maybe whatever anger you're feeling, whatever stubbornness you're feeling right now because of what might have transpired, maybe just give it a chance to unfold, hear the person out, and then make a decision. Let's get some information here on your person, this Three of Pentacles energy, someone who's really wanting to work on things with you here, Aries. Eight of Cups. I think you walked away from this person, or you are about to. They certainly want to work on things, but they feel like you're going to walk away. Yeah, and they're in a Four of Cups. Because of that, they're feeling very disappointed. They feel like they effed up, all right? They feel like they did something. Maybe they did do something. I'm not saying this is all your misperception at all. I don't know exactly what happened with you and this person. But if they did mess up, they really regret that. Yeah, this is like my guy. My card with the man drinking his troubles away because he feels like he's screwed up royally. That's the vibe here, okay? So let's see. What else can you tell me, Spirit, about the past situation here, which is this Ace of Wands in reverse? What else can you tell me? What's the foundation of this connection between Aries and their person? Again, though, before I continue, if this is somebody you haven't met yet, this could be future influence. So even though I'm saying this is for October, it's something that could unfold during the month of October, or it's something, you know, like I said, if you come across this video at another time, it could be relevant to you then. Or it could just be futuristic influence. So even if you are viewing it in real time when I upload, it could be something that happens in the future with you and someone, or with you and a person that you're thinking about. Okay, it doesn't have to, but I just feel the need to put that disclaimer out there. Page of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could also be dealing with someone who's younger than you are, possibly, a little bit younger. Or maybe you're a little bit younger than this person. One or both of you might be artistic people. This might be one of the things that brought you together. So yeah, I'm picking up on some kind of talent, hobby, interest that maybe the two of you share that potentially could have been what drew you together, or that could just be in your nature. Like both of you can be very sensitive, compassionate, empathetic people, and you liked that about one another possibly. Let's get a little bit more information. I do get that there was like an innocence to this connection at the start of it in some way, like a very innocent kind of connection, a fresh start, somebody that you really thought was, you know, a very sensitive person that you could have this beautiful fresh start with. So what happened here with my Aries? What happened here? Five of Swords. Yeah, I think you felt deceived in some way. I mean, normally I'd get that off the Seven of Swords. There's a lot of conflict between you and this person for some reason, and that really shut down the passion between you and them. All right? Again, if you haven't met this person yet, they're in your energy, and these are some of the potential issues that might arise once you come into contact. So it's always good to know this information before moving forward, right? You want to have that information maybe now so that you can avoid some of these issues. But yeah, there was a lot of conflict around something. Not seeing eye to eye. I do get that there was a lot of miscommunication. So things that get blown out of proportion. Something that starts as like a regular conversation. I'm seeing two people talking. It's just an innocent conversation, and then one person kind of takes something personally, or an innocent comment gets blown out of proportion, and I'm just seeing a couple kind of fighting or arguing after that. We've all been there, but that's the kind of situation that I'm picking up on here. And I think you might be bringing a lot of heartache to yourself in this situation that doesn't need to be there. So if you just kind of pull back, simmer your anger down just a little bit to think a little bit more clearly and to really calmly communicate, I think a lot of the problems would dissolve, but only you're going to know how that resonates. Let's see. This is the challenge here, or the current situation, which is a Knight of Swords in reverse. But Spirit, what can you tell me about this miscommunication between Aries and their person for the month of October? Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, a true lack of clarity here in some way. Maybe something that one of you sees the other person doing too is miscommunicated or misconstrued. Like, I'm just seeing social media, like maybe one of you sees the other person commenting on someone else's post, and you misconstrue the situation to think the person is being unfaithful to you or wants to be unfaithful to you. Something along those lines, like where something that you see causes a miscommunication somewhere. Ace of Wands, that just kind of confirms, we had the Ace of Wands down here. Sorry, one moment. Sorry about that, we had a phone call, but we did have the Ace of Wands come up in reverse down here. This just reiterates to me that there's a lot of potential here between you and whoever this is. It's going to be a very passionate connection if you can get past whatever this miscommunication is between the two of you. Yes, you may need to practice having calm conversations where you're really listening to understand the other person. They always say, like, some people, and I'm not saying this is you, I'm just saying as a rule of thumb, some people listen to know when it's their turn to talk. Don't go in with that kind of an attitude, like where you want to make all your points. Listen to really understand empathetically what the other person is saying. That's my biggest piece of advice here for how to approach your conversations with this person. All right. So like, and I'm guilty of it, like listening to somebody else and not really focusing on what they're saying and just waiting for my turn to talk so that I can make all my points. I've done it before. People do it all the time. It doesn't lead to clear and empathetic communication between two people though, because you're not really trying to put yourself in that person's shoes and listen to what they have to say from their perspective. You're just, when you're in that mode, at least in my personal experience, it's more like you just want to be right in that moment. Okay, so try to avoid thinking that way when you talk to this person and really listen to what they're saying from their point of view. Listen to understand where the two of you are going wrong in your perspective with one another. Okay, we're going to get some information here on the Chariot card, and then we'll pull one Oracle card for an extension to today's advice. Okay, I'm going to be trying to do a lot of different zodiac based readings for October. This will not be the only one, but this is just kind of like your initial love reading. 10 of Swords here. You have an option to either move this connection forward or to walk away from it. Okay, that's going to be up to you. Ooh, this one wanted to fly out. Yeah, 2 of Swords. You have a choice here. As I was saying that, you have a choice. And it's really, I think you're going to be the one who ultimately, it's up to you if you want to pursue this or not. The other person wants to work on it with you. They don't want to see you walk away. Some of you might choose to put an end to it. So you're going to be moving forward in your love life either way. Okay, that's what the Chariot lets me know. You're good either way, whether you choose to move on without this person or if you choose to try to work on it with them. So that's going to be your decision to make. But my only advice here would be just hear the person out and make sure that you're listening empathetically and not through like an overly emotional lens that's making you too angry about the situation. All right, we're going to pull one Oracle card, Aries. Like I said, this won't be your only reading for the month of October, but we just do want to get a little intro to what to expect. I might not be able to show the card on camera because there is a little bit of, I have to be careful with the artwork on this card, on these cards. Okay, I think this one's okay to show. Amanita, which is conduit, okay? Fairies might connect, gnomes might connect to someone here. Somebody here might really like the woods or like the forest, woodsy areas. Maybe you hike or something like that. The number 42 might also connect, but let's see what the guidebook has to tell us here. Upright, this card indicates conduit, channel, bridger of realities, connection to higher power, celebration, coming home, family, and awakening. And the guidance says your channel is open. Earth spirits celebrate you as you come back home. You feel one with nature and all her offspring, your extended family. You can clearly see through the veil, and your gift of profound insight is now at hand. You are here to be a bridge for the children of the earth, a conduit of safety and healing energy for the newer generations. Embody the medicine of children. Laugh, sing, and play, spreading joy in the world, regardless of your age. If you feel disconnected, breathe. Focus on releasing old breath by emptying your lungs with long exhales. Explore by connecting to nature's cycles and co-create with your chosen family to regain a sense of belonging. That's great advice, Aries. It lets me know that you could benefit from reconnecting with nature, reconnecting with your inner child, possibly spending time with friends or family. I think that will help you gain a fresher perspective here. It also talked about being a conduit, or kind of like a bridge between two entities or two different energies. And I think in that case, once you pull back and get kind of a calmer perspective on the situation, there is potential for more like healthier communication between you and this person. All is not lost. So if there is some part of you that does want to work on this, there is the potential to change the situation and fix the situation with this person. The energy that I'm picking up over here is someone who's really apologetic and sorry for something that they've said or done. So I get that this is a good-natured person that you're dealing with, and it's just going to be up to you whether you think this person fits into your future or not, all right? I hope that this was helpful. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, it would really help our channel grow. And I hope to be bringing you a lot more videos throughout the month of October, Aries. Have a good one.